Boys, welcome back. We're in the car for another car talk. You guys know that I just changed the aggression talk to a real podcast, but nothing will change about these car talks. I'm still going to do them in the morning. I'm still going to do them after my morning cardio, but I don't give a fuck how many views this video gets. I really just want to talk to my guys that have been watching me. Maybe you just clicked on this YouTube channel, or maybe you just clicked on this video because of the title or because of the thumbnail, right? But I'm talking to my boys that have been watching me from the start, since I was sitting in the 2006 Acura in the gym, the Crunch parking lot in my hometown, speaking this shit into existence. It's been a really, really surreal past 2 weeks. It's been a very, very surreal day. My mind has been everywhere. I've been thinking about old videos. I've been listening to old aggression talks all fucking day long. I just bought my dream car yesterday, as you guys can probably see. Spec'd out exactly how I wanted it. Lamborghini Urus, red guts with the wide body kit on it, Corsa exhaust, everything. I wrote this car down in my journal time after time after time after time, and you guys saw me get the TRX a couple months ago, and that was, I'll just be completely honest, it was really just to make me feel better about myself, because this was a big goal that I had made, but even then, it wasn't overly smart for me to have done that. I could have stretched and gotten something like this, but I knew it wasn't ready. But I wanted an upgrade, and it was completely fine that I got it. But this was always what I really, really wanted. I've been driving around. I've been working. I've had a massive day with the new 100X mindset system and the 545 method template that we're sharing, that's going all over Instagram. It's going wild. Everyone's changing their lives using the 545s, tagging me every day. It's so fucking cool. But I've been in my head all day long, throughout the work, throughout talking to my clients. I've been in my head. I've just kind of been thinking about where I am and how I fucking, in 9 months, took all the pain, all the skills, all the hard work, all the effort, all the sacrifice, all the tears, all the early mornings, all the fucking 425s, all the people in my YouTube comments telling me that I wasn't gonna achieve what I sought out to achieve, that I was just another fucking Sam Sulek wannabe, whatever the fuck that means. I don't even make content like him. That I was just, another influencer guy trying to sell coaching, right? Even when I had my first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, everyone not believing in me, and then a small portion of people sitting there watching my videos, allowing me to pour out my soul, allowing me to pour out my thoughts, allowing me to pour out my feelings and just display them for the world to see, so that hopefully someone can take motivation, someone can take knowledge, someone can take what I have learned throughout this life and apply it to theirs so that they can get better. Every single solitary week, pouring myself out in the early mornings in the car on my aggression talks, making content, building the best programs ever for every single solitary person that comes into my coaching. And just to think about how 9 months ago, I started posting the aggression talks. 200 subscribers on YouTube. I'd been making training videos, and I was scared to talk about my situation. I was scared to talk about who I was. I was scared to be vulnerable online because I didn't know how many people would resonate with me, but I was so fucking tired of my situation, and I was so clear on the vision of what I wanted to accomplish that I just decided that any type of pain was better than the pain I was in, and I started building my business every single day, building this YouTube channel, building myself into the man that I want to be. And just the fact that I'm able to just hit this milestone and change people's lives every single solitary day. One of my clients 2 days ago just crossed $13,000 in his online coaching business. And he had made $200 when he came to me. Now, I hate to talk about the money because when you make people money online, some people cannot fucking conceptualize how someone like me can be making almost 6 figures a month online, and they just instantly revert to like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, yeah, whatever, right? So I always only talk about the habits, right? Because it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter. Your lifestyle will never exceed your level of personal development. So the habits are the one thing that I preach above all. And the habits are what got me here. But just looking back on this journey, I almost get a bit of sadness because where I am right now, I feel like I have more to give with the content. I know I have more to give with the content. I don't even feel like I've documented every step of the way like I was in the beginning. And now I'm 20 years old, living in Miami, my dream city, in a fucking condo on the 34th floor, having a city and an ocean view in Brickell, driving my dream Lamborghini Urus wide body with the red guts on the inside, able to do whatever I want, changing people's lives, building their physique, building their habits, helping them build their online coaching business, even just pouring myself out in the free content that I give out everywhere, every single day, documenting my process in my Instagram stories. I know I could do more. I know I can do more. I sit in this car and I feel deserving of it every step of the way. As soon as I got the check from my bank, from Chase, and I went to the dealership and I got it and I drove out of the lot, I felt like it wasn't even overly exciting. I had a smile on my face. It was very cool, but I've been working for so fucking long to get here. So fucking long. I've made so many sacrifices. I've been shit on by so many people that I thought I cared about. And I'm like, of course I'm here. Of course I'm here. But I still have more to give. I still have more. This is just the beginning of John Mark Stevenson, guys. And I think this is the mindset that's missing. And so many of my elite clients have this in them. And I instantly know when they come to me that they are going to be killers. And there's so many people. I think that's what makes you so special, is because most people that watch and enjoy these videos have that same fucking urge that there's more to give, that there's more to give, that there's more to give. 25,000 of you guys right now operating life every day under the principle that there's always more to give. And to me, that it's so much more meaningful than any fucking Lamborghini, any penthouse. I'm sitting here with my journal. I've just been sitting here and thinking, and this is one of my recent ones, just looking through all the pages of ideas, of daily habits, of things that I'm tracking, and I've documented every single solitary day since I decided to start this, every piece of the way. And people always see my Instagram and they see that I only have like 9,000 followers, and I'm never focused on going viral. And they're like, how the fuck do you make so much money? How do you wake up at 4:25? How are you so dedicated? How do you have so many clients with such a small following online? And it's because of the fucking habits. It's because of the habits. I did not focus on getting a Lamborghini. I did not focus on moving to Miami. I focused on the inputs and not the outputs. Some kid last night, I was sitting with this girl that I met, and we were at this little restaurant, and I was drinking some water, and she was sitting next to me, and this dude, he walked up to me and he was like, yo, dude, I had just gotten the Urus. He's like, dude, I saw, and when you're in Brickell, everyone's fucking out there making YouTube videos, doing interviews, like all the Instagram ads that you see, half of them are in Brickell. And he was like, bro, can I interview you real quick? I saw you get out of that Lamborghini. I was like, yeah, bro, of course. And so I stood up and I walked over, and I posted on my Instagram story today, and he was asking me these questions, and I thought it was super cool because it's like, the kid was like, he was hustling. Like he like stuttered when he asked me his question, but like he was hustling, and I could tell that he didn't care what other people thought. He was trying to learn. And he asked me, he was like, what's the one thing that you could tell your younger self, And I was like, sacrificing the moment for yourself in the future, right? I was like, everyone puts off, that work that's in the present, even though that they want to have this massive accomplishment, they want to have this dream lifestyle in the future, and they wonder why they never get there. And I'm like, because they never built the building blocks that it takes to get to where they wanted to go. And it's just so surreal to think about it, to think about that genuinely, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you literally are going to be able to achieve it. You can never, ever, ever visualize something that you're not capable of doing. If you can see it and you can feel it and you can truly know within your heart, there's a version of me that I can work towards that doesn't negotiate with any area, that is disciplined in every area, that overflows in every single area. And if you can understand and conceptualize each area of that man. The whole reason I started waking up at 4:25 is when I started my 5-4-5 method in the beginning. Before it was even a thing, when I was just creating it from scratch, 5 goals, which I wrote like 50 at first, and I had to condense it down. A 4-step morning routine, which I had like a 12-step morning routine at first, and I didn't understand. I had to condense it down, and that came through trial and error. And then 5 daily tasks, which I used to try and set myself like 20 fucking daily tasks, and half of them didn't matter, and I would start on the easy ones first instead of the hardest ones to get them out of the way, and I didn't understand, and now it's just 5 tasks every single day. The 5-4-5 method, literally the system that got me to where I am today in 9 months, took me from fucking $100 in my bank account to multiple 6 figures in my bank account, being able to drive the fucking car of my dreams, living in Miami with a 7-figure business solely because of massive action that I took on a vision that I created. But that only came because I was willing to sacrifice, and I was willing to pour out emotion, and I was willing to fucking be myself on the content. I was willing to be vulnerable. I was willing to go through and talk about my losses. I was willing to go through and talk about my wins and win with fucking you guys. And it's been the most overjoying experience ever. But just the fact that you can literally teleport, if you're willing to sacrifice 6 to 12 months, invest in people that are better than you. I invested money. I invested so much money that I went like broke twice in the beginning trying to build it. Not actually like broke, but it's like I knew I would make more money off of it. But I like dumped all the money in my bank account into these mentors and people. And some people fucking weren't that great. And some people I learned so much from that it tripled my income. But just being able to see this business grow, and being able to see more YouTube videos, being able to, every day when I wake up and I cross off my morning routine, see other, I go through like 50 stories, and it's dudes doing their morning push-up, their morning journals, their morning routine, they're talking to the camera, and I'm like, dude, this was birthed because of me. And it doesn't give me an egotistical feeling, it gives me a humble feeling, because I used to watch content that inspired me to do this. And now I can be an inspiration for others to make content because they're following in my footsteps the same way I followed in other people's footsteps. And then in generations from there's going to be people that look up to them. And it's changing the course of how fucking families operate. I'm able to fly back home and go to my little sister's birthday and buy her whatever she wants. And I used to be the dude that never brought anyone gifts besides a handwritten note because I didn't have any fucking money, and it hurt because I love giving to people. It's just surreal. It's genuinely surreal. And to think that in a fucking world of all these influencer dudes who know nothing about business, who just focus on going viral, and they give horrible programs, and they don't fucking give one-on-one coaching, like fucking staying up late like I do, literally going through DMs with clients, showing them how to close through the DMs. Like fucking no one does that shit because they didn't fall in love with the process. They fell in love with the flexing. They fell in love with the lifestyle. And the lifestyle ends up consuming them. The reason why I'm able to, like, yeah, I post a watch on my story. I post a Lamborghini, you know. I post my Dior wallet, you know, what fucking, right? But every single thing that I post is mainly focused around me providing value. At the end of the day, none of this matters. None of this changes John Mark. None of this changes me. I'm still the fucking kid who's sitting in that Acura. My mind was wealthy. I literally used to close my eyes before the aggression talks and literally see this interior, see the fucking red stitching on this steering wheel, see the red stitching on this. I would see the Alcantara on the ceiling, and I would literally feel myself, and I'd be like, oh, I just have to keep working, like, because this was a driving factor to me. But I understood that this isn't what I was chasing. Because at the end of the day, this doesn't change anything. If I were to hate who I was, the Lambo, it wouldn't do shit. I'm telling you, like, you have to have these goals in the beginning. You have to, right? If you're a fucking man, you cannot act like, oh, I don't care about. Yes, you do. Every man has things that are materialistic, whether it's women, whether it's a house, whether it's clothes, whether it's watches, whether it's, you know, shoes, whether it's the cars, whether it's boat, whether it's being able to go on fancy vacations, whatever it is, there's things. You're fucking human and you can't extract them, and you have to use them as fire, but they become unfulfilling. And my ability to work is the strongest it's ever been. In my drive, no one would wake up at 4:25 still in this position like me if all they were focused on was getting the thing. Because once you satiate the urge to have the thing, I woke up this morning and I was like, wow, I got the fucking Lambo. And all I wanted to do was get on my computer and build and script out some more content for you, for Instagram, and talk to you guys. I wanted to make a video all day long, but I felt so overwhelmed with what I was fucking doing, all the clients I was responding to, and I finally finished every little thing, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go on a drive. I'm sitting in some random parking lot in South Beach right now. Everyone's out, like, and I can't sit here and act like it's not cool to see all the little kids pointing at the Lambo, the people like filming me on the phone. Like, it's cool, but it doesn't change who I am. When I fall asleep at night, I can't grasp my fucking Lamborghini keys like I'm some kid holding on a blanket, right? When I fall asleep at night, I'm not wearing the watch. It's just me. It's just me and my thoughts. It's just me and the effort that I displayed today. It's just me and who am I gonna be tomorrow? When my head hits this pillow, it resets. Doesn't matter that I got a fucking Lamborghini yesterday. What am I gonna do tomorrow? That's it. And that's what keeps me moving forward. This, it's a byproduct of that mentality. It's just a byproduct of that mentality, and it doesn't come without that. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's nice. But the only way you can fucking enjoy it is by earning it. You have to earn it. The only reason at the end of the day when my head is spinning and I'm having heat flashes because I've been sitting at the desk back to back calls, spitting value, having guys pour their heart out to me, talking about how much I'm moving them forward with their habits, with their fitness, with their nutrition, with their business, how I'm changing their life, right? And going through high level systems of actually how to move forward. Not like these other fucking retard coaches being like, just keep going, bro, and eventually it'll happen. I give fucking answers. I give systems to every single solitary problem that my clients have been in because I've been there. I went through the struggle. I'm able to give you the framework, and that's why my clients are so successful. And guys, if you're ever thinking about investing in someone's mentorship coaching program, never buy without looking at every single one of the results and talking to the person first. Don't buy my shit without going on if you don't have an Instagram and you want to be coached by me and you want to work with me, if you even just want to reach out to me, just have a guest Instagram or something. I don't know how that works, but there's got to be a way. Go on Instagram on Safari, go in my story highlights and click on the label, the logo that says 100x mindset, that says money results. Look at the business results I'm getting from my clients. My mentorship and business has only been open 50 days and I already have clients doing 6, 8, $7,000, $13,000, $11,000, $10,900. And I know you guys have been so fucking desensitized by 10K a month videos all over YouTube from fucking Iman Gadji. That is life-changing money. My client Leo texted me and he was like, bro, I'm making more money. He has a finance job. He's making 6 figures of finance. He doesn't have to be an online coach. He literally made more money last month from online coaching, helping people get better at carnivore, and fixing a lot of their, I'm not on carnivore personally, so I'm not an expert on that, but I'm an expert on the business systems to help him. And now we've hit 13,000. His biggest bottleneck is his habits, and that's what we're working through every day, because it doesn't matter how good he is. If he can't consistently post, it doesn't matter. Consistency is a habit. If he can't consistently communicate his point because he's not convicted by his own routine, he's not going to get to 20K a month, and that's a habit. Everything falls to your habits. Doesn't matter what your ambition is like. Everything, every single solitary thing that you live by falls to your habits. And I want to tell you guys, the only reason I'm here is because of my habits. Everyone said the 425 wake up was stupid. Everyone said it wasn't sustainable. Who fucking cares about sustainable? I'm focused on sustainable growth for every single person I impact. And if it's at my expense, so be it. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Because the only thing that makes me fulfilled is seeing others benefit from a result of my sacrifice. If I had to forge the fucking path so that others can walk it, so be it. So fucking be it. I'm going to continue to be unconventional with my approach. I'm going to continue to test my limits. I'm going to continue to push myself every single day. I don't care what the fuck anyone from my hometown says. They're all talking up to me now. You never have a hater from below. They're all talking up to me now. I'm in a fucking spaceship. A fucking spaceship. But the humility and the ability to sit and look at myself from an external point of view and be like, look what I'm able to do. It's so easy to let shit go to your head. It's so easy. But when you sacrifice every single day, it allows you to be in a state of mind where you understand, I'm not here by some accident. I didn't just magically snap my fingers and get here. I had to sacrifice, and I had to stoop down. Success always comes to those who are willing to stoop down and grab it. But you cannot rise to your success without first falling and grabbing that success and then exceeding your limitations. I've got so many plans coming for content. I'm going to start trying to document every single second of what I'm doing. Vlogs, me going out to eat, me working on business, me talking to clients, me meeting new people. I've got so many cool people lined up for the podcast, but I'm going to keep doing these aggression talks. Fuck it, I might do them before the gym or after the gym at 5 a.m. I might do them at night. I might do them after I eat. I might do them on the plane. I might anywhere. I'm gonna sit here and continue to pour out raw value because I don't care how many views I'm getting. I care about how many people I'm impacting. That is my sole number one focus. I'm telling you right now, brother. I've been in your shoes. I've been in your shoes. You can achieve your goals. You can accomplish where you're trying to go. Look, my whole entire life, I always was the young kid who was hanging out with older people. When I was 15, I was hanging out with 20-year-olds. I live in Miami as a 20-year-old now. Every single one of my friends is 30, 35 plus. Because they understand that I see it. I've been around. When I was 15, going to the club, doing cocaine, smoking, hanging out with a bunch of 20, 21-year-olds, I was thrown through so many different lifestyles. I had to adapt so fucking fast. And yes, it changed me, but allowed me to understand so many different cultures, so many different problems, so many different experiences. I'm able to talk to people that are 10 to 15 years older than me. I have clients that are fucking 40. I've got clients that are 30 that have 2 kids. And I'm able to speak to them just as a brother, because I almost can understand fully their exact position, their exact perspective. But you only get there by always self-identifying, by knowing yourself, by transmuting each desire that you have into something that's greater than you, by pouring yourself out into others and taking ideas and putting them into physical creation through effort. If you're willing to make sacrifices, brother, you can do anything. If this is your first time watching this video, go back, scroll all the way down, watch 1 minute of a video of me and see I had the same fucking mindset. I didn't have the things, but I had the same fucking mindset, because you have to become wealthy of the mind before anything happens. The reason why when I first blew up on YouTube, I kept being consistent was because I had already built that man who was able to receive that. When people get things that they haven't earned, it destroys them. The Lambo's nice, but I'm not overly worried about it because I had already exceeded to this level. I felt mentally ready. When I started blowing up on YouTube, I was like, yes, finally. This is what I've been working towards. I felt mentally ready. It wasn't given to me until I had earned it. And I'd put in so much sacrifices that I was able to capitalize on it. You don't want shit that you're not of the level to receive, because it will destroy you. But every single thing that you can envision, brother, you can achieve. But you have to every single day work to the best of your ability. When your eyes hurt, when your head hurts, when your legs hurt, when you're fucking tired, when every single solitary thing in you is telling you don't wake up, don't go to the gym, don't work for 30 more minutes, don't go the extra mile, don't be fucking nice to that person who blew you off. Don't be fucking nice to that person who never believed in you. When your mind is telling you that, yet you decide to be the bigger man. You decide to hold yourself to a higher standard because you know that where they're going, they can't even fucking fathom, because they could never hold themselves to habits and standards like yours. Once you have developed that within your mind, brother, that is when anything is for the taking. It's not wrong for you to desire conquest. It is not wrong for you to desire things to go and conquer and achieve and prove to yourself that you're fucking worth going and getting them. But you have to understand with every single thing in your body that it only comes from massive action, sacrifice, and 100x the amount of effort that you think it takes. I love you, boys. I'm coming at you with so much more content. If you haven't, follow my Instagram. The link in my bio is to 545.com. I created the 545 template. Yes, there is a form. If you don't click, I want to start my coaching business, I'm not going to reach out to you. So you can literally go through, fill out the info, get the 545 template. You're not going to be put on some email list. You're not going to be getting email marketing. I'm not going to reach out to you. If you do, though, if you're interested in your habits and taking them to the next level, taking your physique to the next level, your mindset to the next level, shoot me a DM on Instagram, email me, or go through, if you want to start learning how to make money because you've already developed yourself and you want to build a coaching business with it, go through and click, I want to build a coaching business online. I will reach out to you personally. But all that I ask is that you watch my videos and you apply them to your life. Apply them to your life. Please don't sit here and mentally masturbate like I used to content. Please don't envision a life that you want and you desire, but not be willing to work towards it. I'm on this fucking ride with you guys. I'm on this mission with you. And I'm fucking excited that y'all are able to come along with me. I love every single one of you boys. Stay in touch with me. The content is coming. Another podcast is going to get ripped tomorrow. Another day in the life vlog. I'm going to throw out some more super helpful business videos, morning routines. We're going back to raw and just authentic, and I'm just going to show the daily, every single solitary piece of information and step that it takes to get to this level and live this life. And I'm excited to keep pushing myself every day. Again, I love you boys. In a world full of pussies, stay aggressive.